I'm sorry to say this, but Koscielny, I said it at the start of the season, we should have retired him at the start of the season, mate. Right? If he was a horse, he would have been put down.
That's a bit harsh.
No. If he was a horse, he'd have been put down. You know, I'm saying it as it is. I say it as it is. He's not good enough. He's finished. He was finished at the start of the season. He can't jump anymore because of his Achilles. Yeah, he can't jump anymore. So what's the point? And yet we keep him as captain.
Bit harsh, Claude.
No, it's not harsh. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of being beaten by them as well. I don't want to be beaten by them.
Got to bounce back anyway. Listen,
Seville, he was at Seville, and then we went. Yeah, how long did he last there? How long did he last at PSG?
He won the treble, didn't he? So he's used to winning things, isn't he?
It's like saying you can win the treble in Scotland. Come on, let's forget. You come in silly. You're trying to do me here, but you can't do me with that.
I'm not trying to do you. I'm just saying. No, I'm saying that he is a top level manager. He's managed a top level team.
Top level manager, yeah. No, I think he's a good manager. I don't think he's a top level. If he was a top level manager, we would not be defending like we are this season. These are experienced. Started well, but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, we can't defend like that. That's comical defending.
Pathetic defending, wasn't it?
It's comical, and I'm sick and tired of it. Something's got to be done in January. Something really drastic's got to be done because we can't put our defending is worse than last season. Yeah. We've got two old codgers in the back there, man. They've gone, finished. Their career should have been finished.
Who are you talking?
Lichtensteiner and fucking and Koscielny. They're gone. They're finished, and they shouldn't be playing at this level anymore. I'm sorry to say that they're not good enough.
Do you agree with that?
I don't know. Everyone's going on about Ozil, but I mean, it wasn't. He's taken off at half time apparently because he didn't run. But then there's a lot between there. And
you've got to work though, innit, Claude? I mean, this is a team game, right? And what do you think of that with the Ozil situation? I mean, there was a real lack of commitment from him.
Where was the creativity in the second half, right? You go on about that, but where was the creativity?
So you think in taking him off, we lost that?
There was none. Where was it? There's no creativity. We need to win 3 points here. We need to win these games, yeah? There was no creativity at all in the second half, was there?
No.
Well, there wasn't a little bit in the first half, yeah, while he was on the pitch, yeah. All right, I mean, everyone is going on about Ozil, but I mean, no one is slaughtering. I mean, I don't want to criticise any players, but when he came on, I mean, today Iwobi's been brilliant but the last few games he's come on and he's
again, wasn't it?
Well, it's not good enough, and you know what, mate. We got what we deserve. We got our pants pulled down today, and as far as I'm concerned, mate, it showed today we're not that much better than what we were last year. There's no. To me, right, what gets me now? Two things: either they're not coached properly.
Liverpool, top of the league. Liverpool, top of the league.
Right.
Liverpool, top of the league.
All right.
Liverpool, top of the league.
Either they're coached. Either they're not coached properly, right? Or these players are not good enough. If they're not good enough, get rid of them. I've had enough now.
Are they good enough?
The same mistakes week in, week out, making the same fucking mistakes defensively. We're a shambles at the back. I don't want to hear about injuries either. We had experienced players out there, experienced defenders out there. Either they're not coached properly or they're not taking the fucking the coaching instructions onto the pitch. And it's not fucking good enough. For me,
you even have players out there today that have been playing well this season, like Torreira, who made mistakes and had a very poor game today.
Exactly. But what I'm trying to say is he doesn't do it every week. These defenders are doing it every week, week in, week out now. It's not got any better. Even when we was on that run, we weren't defending brilliant, was we? We were defending. Fulham defended better here. Fulham came here and defended a lot better. Yeah.
Are these players good enough?
It's not good enough.
Are they good enough?
Of course they're good enough. I don't think
this is Arsenal Football Club coming here and getting humiliated by 5 goals to 1. Even at the end, they were just slowing it down. They weren't even going for the 6th.
But did we deserve to be 5-1 up?
Yes, we did. Of course we did.
Well, with the penalty that apparently Salah dived from.
No, all right, listen. Whether dive or not, they were still.
We are going to go on about it. No, don't interrupt me. No, don't interrupt me. Let me have my say. No, let me have my say. Let me have my say. No, let me have my say. Thank you.
We've lost 5-1.
Let me have my say.
Referee now.
Let me have my say.
You thought that was a dive?
I thought it was a dive, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a dive. I don't think. Listen, we were better, but it wasn't a 5-1. They are good enough, but we have got injuries. We've got massive injuries.
Like Claude says, right?
Experienced defenders out there, and they're making the same. What are we doing on the training pitch then? If they're not taking instructions, get rid. Get rid. I'd rather have kids in there until we buy someone. I'm sick and tired of the same players making the same fucking mistakes.
I'm not interrupting you, am I?
I'm not interrupting you. Fucking hell,
He's on loan and stuff like that. It's really depressed the fans as well.
Exactly, and what's happened is that Wenger and Gazidis have left us here with a load of shit. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they deserve to be on fucking crime watch. What they've done to this fucking club, it's a fucking disgrace, man. Absolute disgrace. And
is this team gonna?
All you lot that stood there, and I walked out the fucking ground on the final game of the season when you all stood there and gave him a fucking send-off, yeah? Well, that's what you got. That's what you got. This is the mess you're in now. You all stood there, and I walked out on that, and you had a go at me for walking out, yeah? Because I didn't stay behind and applauded him, yeah? Because I can see the fucking mess he's left here. I can see the fucking mess. It's disgusting. And then and now to say that he left the club in a good way as well. A disgraceful, mate.
One thing I would say is that
Gazidis a disgrace. I hope he never comes anywhere near her. I tell you what, he won't get away with that in Milan. He'll have a horse head in his fucking bed. He won't get away with that in Milan, mate. I tell you.
I don't even know how to come back with that. Listen. Listen.
You know what I mean? No, we're paying the highest.
Listen, let me just say one thing.
Look, we're paying the highest prices, aren't we? The season ticket price, the highest in the country, yeah, right? If you walk into Harrods, right, you don't expect to see the contents of Poundland, do you? Do you? Come on, I'm saying that.
The one thing I was just about to raise, right, and this is one thing that a lot of fans said at the start of the season. They said we need to be patient. We're going to have to hold on. We're going to have to be patient. We're going to have to give the manager time. We're going to have to sometimes go through these type of performances.
We got a puppet, right? We got a puppet. I'm sorry, he's good to a certain level.
No, he's not a puppet. You can't say that. Why?
He's not up to the level. Do you think Allegri or any top class manager would come here for 2 years and work with no money? No fucking chance. We've got a bloke that's trying to rebuild himself again after his failure at PSG, and he's took the job on. And I don't blame him. He's trying his best, but he's not good enough. He's not good enough. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You've got to have more patience than this. You've got to.
What do you want? No patience.
How long do you give a manager then?
I have patience for the last 10 years. 2011, you was people telling me, "Oh, have patience with Arsenal. He'll get it right."
The guy's only been here for 6 months. Not even that.
Yeah, because I can see the same thing happening. If he's not going to get any investment, it's going to be the same old shit, isn't it?
Can we get in the top 4 this season?
Hey?
Finally, can we get in the top 4?
Well, we need snookers now, don't we? I mean, no, I don't know. The only chance is if we can get a good draw in the Europa League and get very lucky and win that. But I can't see that top 4. You've got to be joking. We can't even win here. We're going to get past Chelsea and Spurs. We can't beat this lot.